Late one stormy night, in a small town shrouded by dense woods, a young woman named Emma moved into an old, creaky house she had inherited from her late aunt. The townsfolk warned her about the house, whispering tales of its haunted past, but Emma brushed them off as superstitions. The first night was eerily quiet, save for the relentless rain tapping against the windows. As Emma unpacked, she found a dusty, leather-bound journal belonging to her aunt. Curious, she opened it and began to read. The entries were normal at first, mundane details of her aunt's daily life. But soon, they took a dark turn. Her aunt wrote of shadowy figures appearing in mirrors, voices whispering in the dead of night, and a malevolent presence that seemed to watch her every move. Suddenly, the room grew cold. Emma's breath fogged the air, and the lights flickered. She heard a soft whisper, calling her name. Heart pounding, she turned to see her reflection in the antique mirror on the wall. But instead of her own face, she saw a gaunt, pale figure with hollow eyes staring back at her. It smiled, revealing sharp, blood-stained teeth. Frozen with fear, Emma watched as the figure reached out from the mirror, its bony hand passing through the glass as if it were water. She stumbled backward, tripping over the journal. The pages flipped open to a final, hurried entry. It wants a new soul. Beware the mirror. The figure emerged fully from the mirror, its hollow eyes fixed on Emma. She scrambled to her feet and ran to the door, but it slammed shut with a force that rattled the house. The whispers grew louder, now a cacophony of malevolent voices. Desperate, Emma remembered the old folklore about mirrors being gateways for spirits. She grabbed the journal and threw it at the mirror. The glass shattered, and the figure let out a bone-chilling scream before vanishing into the shards. Breathing heavily, Emma collapsed to the floor, surrounded by the broken pieces of the mirror. The whispers ceased, and the room returned to its normal temperature. She knew she had to leave the house, but as she stood up, she noticed a small, untouched shard of the mirror. Her reflection in it was not her own but that of her aunt, who whispered with a twisted smile, "It's your turn now." Emma fled the house that night, never to return. But the townsfolk noticed something strange. The old house, long abandoned, now had a new occupant, a pale, gaunt figure with hollow eyes, watching from the window, waiting for the next soul to inherit its curse.